What's going on, y'all? 75Junction, it's your boy Sherm, and I'm here with a very special return guest today. Today we have Taz Tycoon. Taz Tycoon. I don't know why I said Taz. Taz Tycoon.
Taz sound a little exotic.
It does.
I don't know if you was feeling a little different today.
Hey,
you like
you know
Taz?
what? We go with that.
That
We
roll
go
off
with that.
the tongue.
It does, low key. But no, we got Taz Tycoon in the building. How you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed, man. Excited to be here for the second time, man.
Absolutely.
Just dropped WAV Goddess, 717, and we out here with the fam. So I'm extremely excited. You've been leveling up, like as you should be every time. So I'm just here to make sure that my level up is matching yours. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
It's transcended that. So, and I like the wordplay you did with the album too. WAV Goddess, you did the dial wave like a wave file. So that was dope. How you did that in there. I don't know how long that took you to put that into play, but that was dope.
It was very intentional. From when I dropped Mentally Ill, when I came here, I knew WAV Goddess was going to be the next project. I knew it because I'm kind of already in 2023. She could tell you. Like, I'd be like, okay, this is what's happened this year and this year. And she'd be like, can you just put it in the email, like write it down? It's my best friend Cruz, by the way. She's practicing social distancing, so but she close to me. But yeah, WAV Goddess. I just knew that before, like, we had something in the water. Like, I knew that there was something in the water. Right. And when I thought about what narrative I wanted to paint after we did the mentally ill interview, I was like, well, where do I want to go with it? So I started studying water. And just like Bruce Lee says, be like water, be formless, be shapeless. After I did Mentally Ill, I had a really big run with mental health advocacy because I was speaking and doing speeches at different places. But I felt like it was like, that's the mentally ill girl. And I think that what happens is when you tell a person that you go through a mental health situation like depression or anxiety, you can't escape that label. So I wanted to show people that, let me show you how I gave myself the title mentally ill, but let me show you how I can be like water and redefine myself. Right. Because the problem is when you get a diagnosis, then, he's schizophrenic. It's like every time you see that person, you're going to just give them that title. So WAV Goddess was a double entendre, just like mentally ill. Because on WAV Goddess, I'm the goddess of the music waves, but I also feel like I'm the goddess of my area when it comes to, when it comes to the water. So WAV Goddess was just a way for people to know that I provide the flows, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to just waves and life and everything, but musically too. So as you can see, there's always a theme and a narrative even coming off of mentally ill. So that was definitely intentional because if I had to put just WAV Goddess, you would have thought about just water, but I was trying to make a statement. So for you to like notice that just goes to how genius of an interviewer you are. Like, you're incredible for picking up that, you're the first person that's like, oh, I get it. And I'm just like, thank you. Like, somebody get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because every time I'm sitting here editing and, I export my audio files, they export as a .wav file. So I immediately saw, I was like, okay, I see what you did. That was clever.
So when I'm getting my press and they be putting weight, I'm like, you got to put the dot in the, if you know, then you know. Like, push it.
If you know, you know. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was very intentional, man.
Okay, absolutely. Now, you said that you went through a kind of reform and you wanted to kind of change that notion that, once you're labeled mentally ill, that's kind of what stays with you. Did that play a part in your rebranding when you changed your name from Taz to Taz Tycoon?
Yes, that was the biggest part. So when I interviewed with you, Nipsey Hussle hadn't passed away yet. I think it was he passed March 31st, 2019. And I think we did our interview. That was the year before. So
I want to say it was like February?
Yeah, February. So I had on, just to take you back through the process, I had heard an interview of 50 Cent and Dame Dash, two separate interviews. Right. And during the interview, they called him a mogul. And it was like, there ain't no fucking mogul. I'm a tycoon. I was just like, I know that word, but I don't know why that just, it hit me a little bit different. So I Googled it and I'm like, well, what is a tycoon? Right. And I was like, it's a wealthy or a powerful person in a business or industry. I'm just like, that's the problem. Niggas always have a hard time categorizing me because I do so much. So I'm just like, oh, Taz Tycoon. Like, when I would tell people to look me up, which Taz are you? I kind of got tired of that. So when Nip passed, it was only my Facebook name. You know how you could change your last name? I was looking at it for a minute. But when Nip passed, I thought about, I love Nip. I just love Nip in general. But hustle was the adjective that described who he was. So my thing was, if I tell you Taz who, that's a tycoon. So then the narrative is that, she's a wealthy person that's getting to the bag or whatever. So then for me, it was able, and I told my mentor, it was like in June of last year, I changed my rap name. And she was like, her name was Candace. Shout out to Candace. She was hired me at BET when I was at Howard University. So she's been a big part of my life. Wouldn't be here without a lot of the stuff that she did. She's been holding me down. And I had just changed my name. I was doing, me and my fiance lady, we was doing a Burger King commercial for her in Georgia. And I said, I think I'm about to change my rap name. And then she said, in the Bible, when people change their name, it usually shows that they're going to another point in their life, whether it was Abram becoming Abraham or Sarah becoming Sarah. She said, watch what happens now that you're changing your rap name. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna run with it. And it felt good. And so as soon as I changed my rap name, I won the A3C festival competition, like that. They voted on me, and I got flued out, some bad bitch shit. They flew me out. Yeah, bad bitch getting flued out. I got flued out to Atlanta, and then it just kind of started taking off. So as soon as I did that, it just kind of made sense. So yeah, that's how I kind of came up with Taz Tycoon, and I just been trying to live up to it. It's like every day I think about what would a tycoon do, whether it be financial literacy, how I'm spending, how I'm saving. It's a reminder of like what it is that I need to do. When I was just Taz, it was just like I'm just Taz, but Taz Tycoon has a whole different thing. And then right after that, Future dropped his song called Tycoon. Then 50 Cent did Tycoon Fest. I'm usually light years ahead of niggas. So by the time I made that my name, everybody started running with Tycoon. But I had already switched the spelling of my name because I'm not a coon. I didn't want that to be misconstrued. We're not about to go back to that. So I had to take the spelling that when, in the dictionary, they got the spelling of the spelling. I took the one with the hieroglyphic looking stuff. I'm like, oh, that's fire. So when you see Tycoon, don't try it because shit ain't sweet with me. So don't call me a coon or nothing like that. But so it's also for distinction. And then Future got songs, I'm a Tycoon, 50 Cent. And it's just funny to me because I'm making it known. And when I look at Forbes and everything, this Tycoon, this oil tycoon, this Tycoon, I'm like, okay, I'm up there, this Taz Tycoon. So that's like how I came up with it.
Yeah, the universe works in interesting ways, especially when you speak something into existence and it just starts happening around you and it starts popping up consistently and you start seeing things and you're just like, wow, it's crazy how that works. Now with your rebranding and changing your name, you said it changes you as a person almost. Now, in doing that, have you had anything about you internally that's changed, like as far as your mental aspect on life, the way you see things, the way you interact with people, how you deal with things? Like, what are some of the personal feats that you've got as far as, your rebranding is concerned?
Man, that's a great question. Hopefully it's not too long-winded. I think the biggest thing was that I was pretty much finished with like WAV Goddess last year, in the sense of the narrative and what I wanted to do, but I literally had to be like water in order for it to work. So imagine making a whole EP about water, where every song is named after water, and in between every record is a waterlude, and there's water in every record. Yeah, there's not really a way for you to promote something if you can't be like it. So every time something happened, I had to learn how to float. Or learn how to go with the flow. I had to learn how to be like water and adapt and adjust. The biggest thing is I think that happened for me actually happened on 7/16, the day before the release, which is 7/17. I found something in my spirit that just wanted me to be very free and very fluid. And I felt like I can't promote telling the world to be like water if I'm not willing to release and cleanse myself. So this album was very self-reflective, like water. It was everything about it. It taught me at the end when I listened, it taught me like, yo, like you really just came up with the blueprint to show people. Like, I don't even think people are thinking about mentally ill, but that's what the mission was. Like that, if I tell you that I'm one way, don't limit me to that. And I was having this conversation the other day when it comes to brands. Like when you go to Target and you go buy, Listerine, or you buy Colgate, or if you go to the liquor store and you buy Bel Air, you're expecting those brands to perform at the same rate every time. There's not like Duce is going to be off. Everything has got to be on point. Right. The problem is when you give a person your name, they expect you to consistently live up to this one idea. Colgate makes your teeth white, so I'm going to keep going there. If Taz makes me happy, I'm going to keep going there. But the problem is we're humans. Not even the problem. The difference is we're humans. We have emotions. Material things don't. So they're not allowed to change, and we accept them for who they are. But with us, it's just like you tell, I'm Taz, Taz does this, Taz does that, says that. And I think it allowed me to learn how to be formless and be shapeless because I was, I just felt like the idea of Taz is everybody thought that they knew who I was. Even if you called me Tanzy, if you know me from a long time ago, or Tanzania, my real name, everybody had an idea. So when I came up with Taz Tycoon, I think that it allowed me to rebrand myself to not feel limited to just being Colgate, because I felt like I was dealing with people in my life that saw me for one thing. She just whitens teeth. That's all she does, but I also can help with cavities, and I also can help with gingivitis, but like specifically it's just like that's just that. So I think that and hopefully that made sense, like I said.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so the biggest thing is that it allowed me to just be okay with adapting and accepting of other people. You know, because I had this theory. I'm like, when you meet a person for the first time, you be like, hi, I'm Taz, hi, I'm Sherm. Whatever you do in that moment when you meet that person, they're expecting everything to support that narrative.
Right.
So like if you smoke or you drink, then that's what I think that you do. But if I come to a person and I'm like, they're like, who are you? And I'm like, I am. If I tell you I am, you have to really be present to figure out what I am. But the moment you give a person your name, that's the immediate time that they're going to be like, Sherm does this, Sherm does 75Junction, Sherm does this. Like everything about you has to be that. So I started to say to myself, what if you only told people I am, I'm present? Because every day we're renewed. If you met a person today, they would not remind you of the Sherm you were when you were 2 years old. And it's the duality of like your family and your friends trying to keep you at the Sherm they've known you to be for so long. And then the part of you that's just like, I'm actually on a whole different wavelength. But then you come with people and you like, can you be white water? Can you accept me for how I'm flowing right now? You know, so I think that it allowed me to just receive people and interact with them a lot better because I made the judgment or I assumed that people needed to be a certain type of way. But sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. So, yeah, the biggest thing is that just adaptability. I learned how to get closer to God. I feel like I had to turn down the noise of the world so I could really just turn God all the way up. And right now I feel like Nip said, and I'm feeling connected to God. I'm trying to get closer. Like that's all I be trying to do. Like we can go through life trying to understand man and everything else, but we don't really spend time on mastering self.
Right.
And I think the biggest problem that I've noticed is that we live in a society that says go to school, master this, become an athlete, master this, do that and that. But no one ever tells you that you have the choice to master self. If you master self in life, you could actually go and master anything else.
Right.
But if you look at someone like Kobe or Michael Jordan, you could see that they mastered themselves. That's why when they got off the court, it translated. And so right now, I'm just like, man, I'm on a journey to mastering myself. It's like I'm not trying to master music or anything else. It's the best thing that I can do is master me. And when you get so uninfluenced, especially during COVID, it allowed me to just kind of take a step back and just really get to know myself. And like the same people I was fucking with, I'm not fucking with. You know what I'm saying? COVID will really show you who the fuck was in your life for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's life or death right now. Some niggas, I didn't even get on social media for like 4 months. As soon as I dropped the project, I got 42,000 streams in the first week. What's up? Where you been? Oh, I ain't died. Thanks for asking. You know what I'm saying? It really reflected. And I think that God had a really big mission when God decided to give us Corona. There's a beauty in it. I think that, you know, it says use your ear to listen twice as much as you speak. But everybody trying to talk through their mask. Everybody trying to be heard. Ain't nobody trying to listen, man. Like, God is trying to give us signs right now. What's important? Getting space. Niggas was never given space. Niggas wasn't cleaning.
Exactly.
Niggas wasn't spending time with family. Everybody just want to get back outside. So for me, it just allowed me to really just get to know Taz and understand who Taz Tycoon is and is becoming. So, damn, I don't know if I answered the question right.
You did.
Okay,
absolutely.
cool.
No, I like how articulate you are and how you think out your stuff, and everything's just a steady flow of conscience as far as how you explain it, because that just is a testament to your genius and what you put into your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the fact that you spun up a whole metaphor about Colgate on the spot was insane. Like, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? But it worked and it flowed and it made perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you have the ability to do that and to make analogies that, you know, it makes you a great teacher in a sense.
Thank you.
You know, whether or not you realize that teaching is being able to break down and explain something in a way somebody else can understand it, regardless of who they are. You can tailor that message specifically to anybody that you interact with. And the fact that you did that, I feel like that was transcending just myself. I feel like everybody understood what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. And just your album in and of itself is a metaphor. It's an extension of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you just explained. So, I mean, that's, you know, kudos to you once again. I mean,
hey, thank you, man.
It's always a pleasure, you know,
I know
sit down,
this is the second
it up.
time, so I'm like, I hope that, you know, my whole thing was I just wanted you to hear the growth. I remember, you know, when you came here when I came here last time, I had dropped Mentally Ill. You was like, I'm really feeling on God. We when it came to Mentally Ill in 7.5. So this time, you know, it was like not just about the music growing. It was just about the growth in general. So again, I've only met you twice now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted people to be able to understand is that I'm doing a lot of self-work. The books that I'm reading, the things that I'm watching, everything I'm consuming, like my tribe that I got right here with me right now, like they keep me sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And like we pour into each other. Yo, read this, check this out, do that and that. So it takes a village. You know what I'm saying? And for you to and I to have only been we only went around the sun one time together, which we're gonna have plenty more times.
Right.
You know, for you to identify that is incredible, because the problem I think that I have had is that I wanted certain people to notice my growth. You know, like wanting acceptance from whoever that is in my family. Like, don't you see that I've grown?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here right now. Like, and that's the hardest part, when you want a certain person to notice you've grown. But trying to prove that to them is just like, you know what? It's not about that. God knows what it is. So when I get like things like that just kind of solidify it, it makes it feel like whoever I wanted my growth to be validated by, it doesn't even matter. Because you've only talked to me twice, and you can already see what type of time I'm on.
Right.
You know, I went to some shit today. My nana in the hospital on life support right now.
Jeez.
You know what I'm
Sorry
saying?
to hear that.
Yeah, I just want to say, Nana, you out here strong. She, I'm wearing this blue for her because she hit cold blue 3 times. Like, she ain't playing. I'm like, yo, you a fighter. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's real stuff going on right now, man. And
Absolutely.
it's just incredible. So I try to, when I come across people, to let them know that you've changed, and I see it, man. Because sometimes people are trying their hardest, and when people don't notice it, that's what kills them. It's just like, yo, I'm trying, and I'm guilty of that. I'm just like, I've changed. And lady will constantly be like, baby, you've changed. I'm telling you, like, don't let your family or whoever let you think anything else. But they my family. It's hard not to like love that. And literally, I had something happen right before I got here, and I'm like, am I gonna let that affect me? You know what I'm saying? But it was them that's just like, don't do that. Like, we know you changed. Like, if it wasn't for them, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, before we got here, that's kind of what kind of slowed me up. But when you got people that are constantly reminding you, not yes men, but niggas that's just like, yo, like, you good, it's affirming. So for you to not even be in my direct circle and to say that, man, that's incredible, because that's all I want to do, man. I don't want to preach. I just want to share the information that I'm getting, and I want people to be like, her album was better than the last one. You know, her words better. She dressed, she looked better. Hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Pour me some Bel Air. I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, the hair does look great. So I mean,
like
yeah,
that?
no,
Okay.
absolutely.
Don't be flirting with me, Sherm.
Nah, yeah, chill.
The
I don't want no problems with your fiance. So no, I'm playing. But I mean, I definitely have noticed just, you know, a stark difference from when we first did the interview to now. You know what I'm saying? You just seem a lot more focused and a lot more direct. Like you said, you did go through almost a metamorphosis, and you're like, you're still you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're a different person, but you're definitely more focused, and that's something that I definitely noticed.
Damn,
now,
that's incredible.
Speaking of being focused, how have you managed to be focused and maintain sanity during COVID-19? A lot of people are having issues with that, and you know, we're starting to see a lot of the effects of the 21st century, where people are having, you know, withdrawals from, you know, whatever the case may be, interaction at clubs or whatever, because everything's shutting down. So how have you taken this time and used it to your benefit?
I've been loving it, and I just want to say, first and foremost, rest in peace to my homegirl Alicia Marsh. She actually passed away from COVID.
Oh man.
She was the first person to hire me at DTLR.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she was well known in the sneaker community. I mean, aside from that, you know, but that was I didn't get that till like late into COVID. But when it first happened, I'm really even though I'm real social, my lady keeps me really in the crib, in a sense of just balance. Like, I like being in the house, so it was just a reason for me to just dive back in. I can get in my books, I could do more yoga. Yeah. Like, I feel like if you know yourself, you loved quarantine. But if you didn't know yourself, legit. It's 2 types of people. I hate it. I'm going crazy. I'm just like, you don't know who you are. Like, that's the problem. So when you really know who you are, or you're on the journey to self-discovery, you can really appreciate it. So I was happy that happened, but not happy with what was people were experiencing. So for me, I think the first thing that clicked off is, shout out to my homegirl Mariah from Philly. She put me on a Deepak Chopra 21-day abundance challenge. Okay. So as soon as COVID hit, niggas was thinking scarcity, but I was on abundance. So my brain was already conditioned mad differently. So I put everybody up. I knew. I was like, everybody in here that did this 21-day abundance challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, check this out. It's all about abundance, because we're in a time where they're trying to tell us that we have scarcity. We ain't never ran out of air. We ain't never ran out of water. We ain't never ran out of land. We not about to run out of nothing. But when you feel a fear-based mentality and you are going through scarcity, you're going to steal, you're going to do whatever. But when you got peace and you know that God gave you life so that you could have it more abundantly, and you look up and they say, as above, so below, and you look at the skies and the water, you just like, yo, I'm not moving like that. So where everybody was hoarding and going crazy, you know, I just really took the time to be still, praying a lot more, reading my Bible, you know, tapping into my spirituality, because I was like, how much time are we gonna have? I'm gonna max out. You know You know what I'm saying? Because everybody be like, I wish I had more time to spend with my kids. Now you got it, but now you really got to face the reality of who you're dealing with or what choices you've made.
Right.
And if you aren't happy with the person that you're with or the experiences or lifestyle that you created, it's going to be amplified during quarantine. And that's the thing that people run from. You can go to the club and come back home and get away from your wife, or you could cheat on your wife, or you can go cheat on your husband, or you could do whatever. But when you locked in, it's just like they don't know how to understand it, how to really navigate. And me, I was able to spend more time with my lady. I was able to catch up and work on music, just not have a schedule or an understanding of what anybody else had going on.
Right.
And I felt like when it got crazy, everybody just was excited to go back outside. And it's just like, how much time have you spent inside in your entire life? And it's sad that you got to go outside to be able to comfort you on the inside. There's nothing outside of my house or outside of myself that I need to validate me. And that's why I think a lot of people's lives are in reverse. If you was to go in my house looks way better than I dress. But I'm okay with that. I got really nice sheets. I got good soap. You know what I'm saying? Thread count on point, like, you know, LED lights. You know how you live in, but it makes sense, right? I see why you invest in that. And when you understand that language and stuff, that you understand that people will only see this if they watch your interview, but you still living really nice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing is that most people can't see your house. So we go out and we spend all these different things. So for me, I was able to do more time to get my house together, getting humidifiers or more sage, just things to really make my home that, because we're spending that much time at home. Some people at their crib only got paper plates, only got paper cups. You know what I'm saying?
So to my defense, I have those, but that's because I hate dishes. So,
but you got dishes, right?
Right, I do have dishes.
But some
that's
people
for special occasions.
have only paper plate, like, and not even the nice ones. Like that's it.
Or
like,
little, not even paper. They're the plastic ones, little styrofoam
but I'm saying,
joints.
I got paper plates too. But when I'm saying that, when that's the latter, when it's just like, oh my gosh, we ran out of paper plates, so you ain't got no dishes. So you throw all your plates away, so now you can't eat. Come on, like, that's like, have a plate or a pot or something. Like, I just feel like it amplified the stuff that people wanted. But a lot of people, you know, they got their little susus or their unemployment checks and they buying Gucci, but they can't go nowhere with it. And I'm just like, I pray that makes you feel good at night. You know, I'm not judging, you know, but you see where people's morals are. And then you also get to see that we in a very trying times right now, that the company you keep is a real reflection of what's going to happen in your life. People are playing Russian roulette. Like, God is literally saying, do you want life or death right now? And the company you keep, that's why I'm real selective. I'm not playing when it comes to energy. If I don't fuck with your energy, I'm letting you know straight up, like, can we fix, like, what's going on? Because we're in very unfortunate times, and we don't know when. We never knew when tomorrow, like we never knew. Tomorrow was never promised, but right now it's just a little bit more like urgency in everything that's going on right now. So I'm like, I'm just with protecting my energy, mastering myself, reading a lot of books. Energy codes is what I've been reading. Hidden Messages in Water, The Way of the Superior Man, 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Reading, listening to a lot of music, cooking a lot, exercising, resting. I love it. This is my first interview during COVID. Like, this is literally my first media pop out since this, and I trust you and rock with you. I'm very selective, so I hit you as I left LA. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to come see you. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, even with me moving forward, I'm like, I'm gonna be selective about my press. If I don't like I would have taken any press moving forward. When you understand and value yourself and know that, you know what you won't tolerate, what you won't accept. And I think a lot of that came from studying the late great Nipsey Hussle, man. Like, you know, still bumping, still pushing this marathon, TMC. You see how we coming?
Absolutely.
That's my biggest blueprint. I be telling niggas, like, I'm gonna be like the female Nipsey Hussle, mixed with like a black Ellen DeGeneres. Niggas can't put me in no box. Only box I like to be in is pussy. So if you're gonna put me in a box, put me in some pussy. But you know what I'm saying, right, BF?
Okay.
My nigga.
You hit her with the pussy pound. I see what you did there. Okay.
Pussy pound.
Don't start.
Okay. Word. That's what's up. Yeah. No. I mean that's dope. And everything that you said, you know, I share that sentiment. You know what I'm saying? Because me, naturally, I'm introverted. I have to force myself to be extroverted. I can be. You know what I'm saying? But after I'm done, I have to recharge and regenerate. And that's why when I'm home, I take the time to do that and regenerate and, you know, build my energy back up, because there's energy vultures out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get around certain people, they will feed literally off your energy and it drains you. You know what I'm saying? And you may not know immediately who it is, but eventually it's going to come to the surface. And then, like you said, that's when it's time to have that conversation or just, you know, decide to just cut ties.
Know
your triggers too. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, my philosophy is you can't be happy in life or with anybody if you're not happy with yourself first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
so
you're going to reflect that. You're going to dish that to everybody. And I think that's
Exactly.
probably what I went through recently. Like a lot of people. And you start to personalize it. Like, is it me?
Right.
You know?
Right.
But when you start to understand.
But when you do that, you see that, okay, it is me actually, and I need to change this. I need to do this differently. You know what I'm saying? I need to change the way I react to certain things because those self-reflective things are going to help, you know, propel you even further in life and help you understand yourself even further. So, I mean, I had to take time to do that too. Luckily, I was able to learn that a little bit earlier on than some people, but I don't feel like it's too late for anybody to learn that.
Never
you know what I'm
too late.
saying? And COVID-19 especially is making that prominent for everybody to realize, okay, now's the time to self-reflect. Now's the time to know who I truly am. Now's the time to take care of my body better, to do things different. Because, I mean, fast food places are still open, you know what I'm saying? People are still doing that, but a lot of people are cooking a lot more. A lot of people are spending time together more, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I mean, this is such a reflective point and period, and it's historic, you know what I'm saying?
Reflective like water, right? Like just
like
like when
water.
you look in the water, it's reflective, it's clear.
Exactly. You look in, you see a wave goddess, like it's crazy.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. The blue, cold blue, this was for Nana and Nip. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying both Nana and Nip. Yeah, very reflective.
Absolutely. So let's talk about Wave Goddess real quick. So what was your favorite track on Wave Goddess?
I was about to ask you that. But
I can tell you first if you want me to.
No, yeah, I need to know.
Okay.
Matter of fact, that's what I want to know. Everybody's favorite track.
Okay,
if they got
bet.
one. But Brainstorm for Erica. Okay.
Okay,
Brainstorm for Miguel.
In the comments down below, drop down what you think your favorite track is off of Wave Goddess. But for me, it was Drip. What was it? Drip Splash? Yeah, Drip Splash. I just like the whole flow, and then the beat was crazy. I know it was kind of weird. I know it was kind of like, that was more of like a mainstream song in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I've been on this like mainstream tip lately. I don't know, it's weird, but I do appreciate the whole album. And I like the water sound effects at the end of every track almost. I was like, okay, that's dope.
What would you say would be your second then? If you went commercial, because you know what, On God was similar to Drip Splash in that sense, because he was like, I like the bop, and I noticed that about you. Was there anything I would say from comparing Wave Goddess to Mentally Ill, that you felt different, like musically, or that just was because we got Holy Water, Rain Check.
Shit, now I'm getting interviewed.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, because we talk.
I like that about you though. That's dope.
Yeah, because
dope.
you know how you was like, yo, I noticed the growth. So I'm just like because I respect your ear for music. It's just like, you know, not to compare Mentally Ill all the way to Wave Goddess in a sense, but it's just like I remember that, and a lot of people have given me their feedback about my growth. It's like Drip Splash was the commercial one,
right?
But like if there was anything that stood out to you or that you felt that was like, yo, I didn't expect Taz to go here, because you said On God was the one that I didn't expect you to do that on the project. That was the one. I feel like Drip Splash was like, it was the single. It's the one that everybody's going crazy to. But I didn't know if there was a different album cut that like.
So I did like Brainstorm. That one was dope. I would say probably that's my second favorite. But again, I haven't had enough time to digest everything. So I had to, before I can even give you an honest answer, I had to sit down and digest the whole album like multiple times. Because that's what I like to do when I listen to music. I like to listen to it multiple times over, because you can listen to it one time, but you're going to miss stuff. You're going to have to go back. You're going to have to listen to certain bars, because there might be some metaphors or something that you missed that you didn't understand the complete depth of. You know what I'm saying? So I had to sit with it a little bit longer, but as of right now, it's Drip Splash and then Brainstorm for sure. Okay. So,
yeah. What about you? It's probably a good time to bring my pop in, because he got some feedback on the project.
Come on in.
You ready to come in, Papa Prince? Come on, I got my pop in the building. I want to get his feedback on the project. I gotta know, because he be tough when it.
My cup up in this piece, man.
Oh,
Put me on this microphone.
Oh my goodness.
So let's get
you want me that one right there?
Yeah, this one
get
right
all
here.
splashy up in here.
Okay. And what you tell me your favorite
She
record
said she
is?
made albums.
Holy Water. Okay, so let's get your mic right.
Get that right. But look, I told you.
Lift the joint up. I got you. I'm gonna get you to say first. Go ahead. Lift your mic up. You got it. Make sure he can hear you. Let's check it out.
Yep.
You should be good. One more time.
Yep.
Yeah, you good.
All right, so that's what it is.
So what's your
we
favorite
need to-
record off Wave Goddess?
No. The first thing we need to do is lean back.
Okay.
That's what we gonna do first, right?
Okay.
All right. So, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, we need the camera. So we
We're gonna get all that.
No,
that was the first part.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was the first. We already know. That was the first part.
Yeah, the microphone. You need to be
Okay,
close in order
lady.
for the audio to pick up.
He said,
You gotta
okay,
stay
lady.
close. That's why he did the mic check.
Okay, Mike. Well, let's get this thing straight right here. You know, this is my first time doing it like this right here. So, the question is,
What is your favorite record off of Wave Goddess and why? 'Cause, you know, we're on a promo tour right now. We got to go to New York next. We're going to Philly next. We got mad press we doing for the promo release. We just dropped
Rain Check, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that for me, Rain Check does something on a whole different level because it's like, you know, to reign, to be supreme, because, you know, I always think supreme thoughts and everything that I do. And then to check you to make sure that you're in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? So, champagne.
Popping off. See them haters at my door, tell them knock it off. I got some blood on my hands, tell them wash it off.
So check it.
Yeah.
All right,
Hell
so
yeah,
look.
got a little freestyle session in person.
You know what it is. See, this is, I like you. So you understand me?
Yeah.
No, washing blood off your hands is important. And I think that one of the reasons it's important because blood is life.
Yeah.
And life is oxygen, the breath of life. So when you tell me I got to wash blood off your hands, I'm looking at it in the context of responsibility comes with why you here. You know what I'm saying? The hater part of it is whenever you doing your work, right? And when you being creative and who you are as an individual, people going to celebrate you in one breath, but then they going to try to knife you in the back
Yep.
in the other. So we already trained up in that. So haters, y'all just knock it off. We ain't even sure. But the champagne part though, like, yo, there you go. There you go, right
The
Mafia
Duce
with
on
the-
deck.
there you go, right
Hey,
there.
shout out to
Here's the thing right
Hold
here.
on, let me shout out my bro real quick. Corey Benjamin's out of VA. He produced the record Rain Check. He sent me that hook, you know, with Jossie Lynch. They both from VA natives. They sent me that on Nip birthday, August 15th. I got that record. That's why I did the Nip reference at the end of the record. And we've been getting a lot of feedback. Like I said, we got 42,000 streams in a week. You know what I'm saying? That's a big
huge.
release. You
That's
know what I'm
huge.
saying? So the feedback has been incredible right now. So I just want to say shout out to Corey Benjamins for sending me that hook and producing that. He knew what the whole concept was, but I want you to finish. Gotta give
All right,
some
well,
light to
here's
him.
the thing. People going to automatically say like, yo, Prince, man, that's your daughter, so you're going to be biased. But I'm like, I don't never be biased with my daughter. If it ain't right, if it's whack, I'm like, yo, Tans, you got to tighten that up.
That's
You
good
understand?
though. That's
I'm
good.
not- I got to tell her like that. But
Got to,
that
yeah.
shit right there, oh, that's my favorite, right? Holy water is good too because it's self-reflection.
That's your favorite, right, BF?
You know what I'm saying? Holy water is it make you think about, you know what I'm saying, it makes me think about my position in life and just the stuff that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And how water is the substance of life and you got to be able to you can easily drown in the sea of ignorance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you better get that holy water to make sure that you get yourself where you need to be.
You got Bruce Lee on a sample at the beginning.
yeah,
you know, we had to
that's
put
like
Bruce
that.
Lee at the beginning of the
Absolutely.
record. Shout out to Kia J too for sending me those vocals, man. She's an incredible singer out of LA. I couldn't have did it without her on that record, man. She really brought it to life, and I wanted I wanted Holy Water to be the opening record, so we could just cleanse and purify and let you know where we're going at with the record and everything. So, like, that's my BF. She said that's her favorite record.
That's dope, babe. Like I said, people, me being your father, they're gonna automatically think that I'm being biased, but I'm a hip hop head. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is all I ever know.
Yeah.
So because my daughter does hip hop, I can't be like, yo, Tansy, but her shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
you know
just so
what I'm
happen
saying?
to be dope.
He just happened to be dope and she my daughter. But if she wasn't, then I would tell her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always gonna try to encourage her to, you know what I'm saying, elevate her lyrics and everything. But
Right.
WAV Goddess for me, man, is just it's about it. I think if I had to categorize the music, it's just about adapting to life circumstances. If I had to put it in any one box, it's about adapt. Because water, that's what it do. You know what I'm saying?
It adapts, it changes the form to whatever it's.
Okay, so
going
that's what we got to
forward
do in
or
life.
in, yeah.
My father taught me that if you don't, as life change, you must change. If not, you're going to die. You know what I'm saying? So for the guys, we always like, yo, bruh, we adapting to everything we going to or going through. And music is a part of that process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what else you wanted me to know. But I just think that she's dope. as hell.
So it was Rain Check and Holy Water. Rain Check number 1, Holy Water number 2.
Well, no, because see, your music I don't put them in numbers.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It just depends on what I'm feeling, right? What I'm feeling at the time, the music alternate. And I told you that. I just said that Rain Check resonated with me for different reasons.
That's a bit. I'm gonna tell you the feedback on this album. I made it like this on purpose. All 5 records are not the same.
No,
I got a freaky song called "Wet," Drip Splashes to turn up, Holy Waters the inspiration, Rain Checkers I'm talking my shit, and Brainstorm I'm just out of here. So I made it like a demo, but every time somebody hears it, they was like, "Yo, you fucking flowed on everything." It's something in the water. Yeah, it's the WAV Goddess.
That's what. And see, I think that's what.
It's hard for people to categorize.
If I didn't know you, right? If you wasn't my daughter. Because you already know what my life experiences is. I'm coming from 25 years of incarceration.
25 years. My pops made it at the pen.
Yeah, congratulations on that too.
Yeah.
So she expressed it through the pen. So that's another story. But here's the thing, right? I listen to her and I get motivation. I get inspiration from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could listen to her without her being my daughter and be inspired by what she's saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She my daughter, but if she's my daughter and she a whack MC, then I ain't gonna feel it. But she's my daughter and she just happen to be a dope MC. You feel what I'm saying?
Nice as fuck.
Yeah, she nice as shit. I'm gonna listen. Like in prison, you know what you gotta do? You gotta go to the kiosk, right? And you gotta go up there and you gotta take whatever funds is on your media account. You gotta plug in and be like, yo, I'm gonna buy WAV Goddess. Well, you gotta decide whether or not you're gonna eat soup, so you're gonna buy her music. You want to eat her music. You know
okay. That's dope.
He ended up getting, you said he chose Jay-Z over Soup a lot of times.
I'm trying to tell you, that,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, those on the inside know what I'm talking about. Like, yo, you got to be able to buy that or you going to buy that.
Right. I mean, I can only imagine just from, because obviously I've never been to prison, so I wouldn't know what it's like. But I know how music works. I can imagine.
Whack as a bitch.
But music is life almost, you know what I'm saying? You express so much through music, you feel so much through music, you can literally feel somebody's emotions and what they're trying to convey to you through the music, you know what I'm saying? And if you're in prison, you dealing with a bunch of bullshit, that's the best thing that you can get. That's probably better than food, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you the bill, bro. So like being in that situation for myself, right, with a life and 80-year prison sentence, and I used to use my pen to write my daughter to keep me sane. And then when she started rhyming, I'm like, damn, now she done switched the dynamics on it. Well, I got to listen to her music to help me keep sane. Because she was my consciousness to help me navigate through an environment that I didn't want to be in.
Right.
But I had to get through in order to get back to her. So her music is not just, her music for me, and she always is like, yo, Pops, you need to, she wants me to be more critical for it, but I get it early though. I don't get it late. And the reason I get it early is because I already know where we at with each other. You feel what I'm saying? So I told her earlier today, I don't listen the way everybody else listen. I might listen, I don't listen like this. I might listen like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm listening. And when I bring it back to you, I'm gonna let you know the understanding what I got from what you gave. So her music is her music is the inspiration for my spirit. Okay. All right. Her music
to be an inspiration, you gotta be in spirit.
Go ahead on.
Okay, I see you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Go ahead on Nipsey.
Go ahead.
Go ahead on Nipsey number 2. Nipsey number 1.
Hey,
You already know. But nah, she inspires me because it's like my failures in my life, right? You know, when you leave your daughter, you leave your son, you make a choice, you make a decision, you go to prison, you get absent out of your child's life.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you come back into their life and all of a sudden they are artists. They paint pictures with words. Damn, you gotta be like, yo, bro, like real shit. Like she painting pictures with words.
Turning pain into paintings.
And she's painting these pictures to make me better understand how my absence affected her life.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to be kind of biased, but in the same token, I'm like, yo, she dope.
Right.
So let me get on my other shit with
Cartiers, I see you, Pop. Stunting.
my baby. Let me get this mic up here so y'all can.
Is nice,
so yo, so I'm gonna just tell y'all this right here. My baby dope is a bitch, and if you ain't get on it, then that's your loss.
For sure, man.
There you have it.
Okay, I like that. That's what I'm saying. Damn, that's the dissertation.
Did that
That's
smooth
Papa
as hell.
Prince. That's what we call him, Papa Prince.
Okay, for sure.
But they trying to make me. Oh, hold on, microphone. They are trying. Lady Bird, it's my baby. That's my daughter. Oh man. Lady Bird stands for let love always develop you.
Okay.
Got it? That's the lady part of it. And the bird is beautiful individuals resisting development.
That's my
okay.
lady.
Poetry in motion.
Hey,
I like
you know
that.
what? I like you already, bro. that's motherfucking Lady Bird.
Appreciate that, man.
Tell the interview to hold that. All right, I'm chilling.
Okay.
So Taz, so your father did a 25-year bid. He's out now. Growing up, and obviously your father was present via letters and things like that, and other means of communication. But now that you actually physically have him back in your life, how has that impacted you moving forward, and how has that helped transform you as a person and just life in general?
Start off with the shoes.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna answer this.
Okay, you want to start? Okay, I'm gonna let him answer first since he want to say.
We dope as a bitch, right?
Okay.
This real shit. Like we stay fresh. You understand me?
I mean,
my baby is the greatest inspiration in my life, bruh. If it wasn't for her, I would not be sitting in this chair right now, because I had to maneuver through an environment where everybody in there, 85% of the people that I was in there with was hopeless.
Yeah.
So I had to use her. Come here. I had to use her as my inspiration to get home. You hear me? So this ain't no motherfucking commercial promo shit. This real life shit right here. She's my consciousness.
That's deep.
All right, so there you have it.
That's powerful.
All right.
that's your part. I'm gonna tell my part.
All right, can you fill my cup
yeah,
up?
I got you, sexy. I love you, the Colonel. You the best pop ever. So so like
Fill my
like
cup
he
up.
said, he been home.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Lady,
When he first got home, I immediately came up here, lady, and I I didn't really know what to expect. It was just different because everything had been on his time. And the only way that I can articulate it as of recently, I wrote a song for him the other day that he heard about to kind of describe. I'll give you the bars. I just give you the bars. I said,
Okay.
Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Gone with the wind. Communication issues, I just poured in my pen. 25 years, my pops made it out the pen.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna give too much because it's on my next EP.
I got you.
You know
That's
what I'm
dope. That's dope. I like
that's
that.
where we going with it. You know what I'm saying? The way he
Okay.
had to understand. I said, I used to send you pics in my school clothes. I wish you picked me up when my school closed. I held you down in my jail pose. Hey, Lord Prince, only Lord knows. That's the intro of my next part. I'm really light years ahead of niggas.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
halfway done.
That's fire. I like that already.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be crazy. I already can tell.
Yeah, well, you can see the dynamic, and we
Yeah,
got a
for sure.
documentary we dropping and everything. But as far as like the challenge was, I wanted to. My dad has given me so many books and so many letters. I remember growing up, everything he was saying every letter, peace queen. He been calling me a queen for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat pork. Pork is poison. Different things that I didn't even realize that contributed to me being the woman I am today, being vegan, having a plant-based diet. That one could say that if your father wasn't there, how could he have influenced you? But my mother never made me mad at my father. She never downplayed him, never dogged
Shout out
him.
to my baby.
Shout out to mommy. You know what I'm saying? She
You heard, girl. Stop playing.
Oh my
Stop playing. Stop playing. You see us over here.
You see where I get
Stop
it from?
playing.
Okay.
Stop playing.
All right.
In case you ain't hear me the third time.
I know. But no, she
beautiful.
she played a great part because she made sure I sent my letters and I visited and everything.
Man,
and
I swear I love her
That's
for
good.
that, man.
she's
She
been
never
the
turned
catalyst.
her against me, man.
And I think
Let me
that's the
take-
problem.
Let me see my eyes for this shit. She never turned her against me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's good.
yo, I was going for the first part of her life. Then the second part, I got no. So she's pregnant with her when I'm in a hotel with her. With cocaine. Right? Device coming in, kicking in, hotel in her room. Where hotel is her name, so you know how that go.
Right.
That if It's in your run. I ain't no snitch ass motherfucker. So, I gotta absorb that shit for my baby. But she pregnant with my baby. Yeah. She pregnant with my baby at the time. I ain't no rat, dude. I ain't gonna never be that. All right. Then 5 months later, after I get out of that bit, I get another bit for a murder charge. She's still there. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This right here. Yeah, like, yo, bro, this shit ain't about no fucking commercial shit. I love the shit out of this woman right here. I love who she is. I love what she become. I love Lady Bird. Go ahead on. Lady Bird, you should have been driving when we was there. But Lady Bird, my baby. That's Tansy's lover. That's her fiance. And
my wife, she about to be.
Yeah, she Lady Bird to me. But the point of it is like, to have my daughter to appreciate my love for her and understand the fact that, I was struggling trying to become who I was supposed to be in regards to her.
Yeah.
Because it was hard, bro, when you ain't had no examples of being what a father is. And then I gotta nurture the whole life. Like, she turned out to be dope as a bitch. Yeah, you all right.
But you know what though?
I
had this theory that God knew that I was strong enough that I didn't need my father.
Damn.
And as sad as that may sound, I wish that the tables could have been different.
Right.
But he needed more help than I did.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And I think that because my mom knew that what he was going through, I was able to just love him and be there for him.
You was my saving grace. I needed you to help save me.
You saved me too, though.
You dope as a bitch.
Yeah, because let me tell you something.
I love y'all's relationship. That's so dope, man.
You dope as.
He spent life
but
behind.
You know what?
Hold on. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
He spent life behind bars, so I could
Life
give
in 80. Tell him.
He spent life behind bars, so I could give niggas bars.
I'm gonna give you some real shit.
Life in a sentence. I put my life in a sentence. It's a mirror. Like he spent half, like my 29.
Over half of my life. We was writing a book together, right? And this is what I'm gonna do for you when I get home. Because you've been going through the letters and stuff, so you need to go through your own letters. I need you to go through where my father's at. You don't remember that letter, do you? Oh, that shit made me cry like a bitch. Don't worry about it. But look, but here's the thing. So I ain't worried about that. She made me cry like I don't know what. But Tansy, damn man, she my greatest inspiration in life, man. Like, bro. She made me want to be better, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I get all the little digital stuff that's going on right here, but this ain't even about that.
Yeah.
This is my heart, and if it wasn't for her, man, I would not be here right now. And I'm trying to tell you, man, I love my baby, man. My baby saved me, man, from myself, bro. You understand? She saved me from myself because I was going to be dead at 30. Real shit.
Damn.
I was going to be dead at 30. I was out of here. And the reason why I was going out here, because Newport News 23607 was going to take me out. But she was like, yo, fuck that. I need you. So I was listening to her like, yo, what'd you say? I need you. I need you to be better. I need you to be my dad. Like, I don't know what it is to be a dad, but she needed me. So I gotta figure out what that shit looked like.
Oh, you did a damn good job, man. You did your best.
I don't know what it looked like because I ain't never been in that role. But I know that I trusted in her for me to get to that shit. You understand me? She needed me, so I said, you know what? Fuck that, Prince. Stop being a bitch, nigga. Get your shit together. No, real shit.
It's all good, man.
Fuck that, nigga. You need to get your shit together, bro.
It's all good, bro.
No, I'm trying to tell you, you need to get your shit together because we ain't doing no bitching out. We ain't doing no snitching. We ain't gonna be no bitching.
Mm-hmm.
My baby is the cause of that shit. Real talk.
Okay.
So when I got the call from her through the universe, I listened to it, and I had to. I just told Lady tonight, and I love Lady, man. Lady, my baby, man.
Shout out to you, baby.
Damn, baby. I love Lady, man.
Me too, man.
Listen to me, man. I had to call, talk to Lady. Lady, you stop. Get out of my head, Lady. All right. I tell Lady, I say, yo. But the beauty of Lady for me is because I get a chance to understand.
I don't want them to miss this part.
Okay, cool.
I'm just for this purpose.
All right, well, put it over there. Okay, all right,
Listen,
whatever.
Lady
all
White,
right.
go ahead, Lady White.
Lady said to me, we talked, right? And the beauty of our conversation is that she gets it from the relationship part of you, right? That she also gets it from the perspective of being a father and being neglected of a father. And I identify with Lady, right? Because that's my baby, like, and if she makes you happy, if Lady makes you happy, right, then I'm happy for you. Yeah. I just wanted her to understand the challenges that comes with me trying to understand what it means to be a father. Because, bro, we don't be having a whole lot of examples in our community with that shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, niggas be on some other shit. Like, bruh, let me tell you. Matter of fact, all right, look, check this out. Nigga, if you leaving your kids, right? If you walking out the life of your kids, that's some whack ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you that right now. You think you gonna get somebody pregnant and you ain't gonna be present in the life of the child as a result of that? Man, nobody respect that, bruh.
Yeah.
We're not respecting that. So my daughter has experienced what loss is. Lady has experienced what loss is. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced what loss is. So it makes perfect sense that we together. Because we can help heal each other.
Absolutely.
And not even, John A too, man. Because you
All
talking
right.
about best.
Man, ain't nobody thinking about that. Hold on. No, I ain't going to talk about her.
I'm giving you context.
I got context.
No, listen,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
take my mask off for this.
No, well, hold on. Let me say, because we got two Leos in the building. We got two Leos. Hold up.
She just made the cut.
Man, I got the biggest roar, baby.
You just made the cut. You made it.
No, I'm giving you context, right? Because you got three
I
doors.
tried to been telling you that you're roaring.
Wait on.
You got three
You
doors,
know I
right?
love your ass too.
The thing that Lady and John A and I have is that we got the same dad issues. So you talk about Lady, right?
Janae,
But
she
the
knows she my baby. I've been
I'm
when she
saying,
got
like-
off the ship, I was texting her. Don't worry about it. That's my baby too.
I just wanted to give.
All right,
context.
she already knows she my baby. I can't let her know she my
I'm
baby.
letting the world know that you talk about how men don't have examples from my lady and my best friend and me to have had experiences
Janae
with
is
not
my
having our
heart,
fathers
man.
there.
Babe, I love her the same way I love you, man.
I love you too.
And I'm telling you that our issues.
I ain't in it.
But see, you know the beauty. Let me tell you something. Yeah, you remember how you touched that joint like that? Male phallus. Right?
He said, man.
Yeah.
Well, she was holding it like a male phallus, right?
Yo,
But we
I'm
ain't
so
worried. That's
weak.
my baby, though. But
him
look,
Mike Phallus.
that's my
Oh,
baby
man.
over there, too. All of them my babies. And we got to just make sure that we work towards healing without judgment.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, like, they be dealing with individuals. They want to judge them. They want them to be the same. Man, fuck all that shit. Like, yo, bro, you got to be able to process people through what they're going through. And if you can't deal with that, then get out the way.
Yeah.
These are amazing women right here. Janae, she's a boss.
Talk that fee, collect the fees. If you wanna fuck with me, you gotta pay the fee.
She's a boss. That's my daughter right there.
I'm not fucking playing. It's the WAV Goddess and Cruise.
That's my daughter right
I don't
there.
got
El President.
I'm gonna give you a ill.
El Presidente.
I'm gonna give you a story.
Top
right?
millionaire shit.
Okay.
This how the universe aligns, right? So this is her bestie, right? So
Gang,
she
gang,
tell
top
me,
mill,
she
top
tell me-
millionaire.
She said, "Yo, look, I need you to find my cousin in prison. There's a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers in prison. So I go to, but here's the thing. Tansy says, Dad, I need you to read The Alchemist. I ain't never read The Alchemist yet.
That's what the book. Hold on, let me say something. The first book that Lady and I started reading before we started dating. So the book I told my pop to read is the book we read before we even got in a relationship.
So that's that part.
Yeah.
Then she tell me, she said, Dad, I need you to read The Alchemist. So here come John A. My little, this is my daughter too. Sometimes she gets on my nerves. But that's still my baby. So me going through my prison environment, I'm looking for people. All right, Sakeem, Paul. Who knew that her cousin was actually living in a cell with my ace?
Oh wow.
Her
So when
cousin.
I
That's crazy.
I got a scrapbook that I made for Tansy with pictures that she had sent me over the course of my years to kind of like give a narrative to her growth and development through pictures and words and stuff. So I said, yo, I'm out on the top tier one day and I'm building with a brother, not knowing that's her first cousin. I said, yo, check this out, because I'm trying to inspire him as a father. But I don't know that my inspiration that has him as a father is her first cousin. And this is my daughter's best friend. So he comes back to me after that. He says, yo, Prince, man, my cousin in that book. I said, who? Who your cousin?
And the scrapbook.
He says, yo, John A. I said, no, this is my baby. He says, my first cousin. But you know what the beauty of it was? I go to the cell. He in the cell with my ace, right? And he got the very same book that my daughter tell me to find.
The Alchemist. Wow. That's crazy.
That's how that happened.
Wow.
So there you have it. So here's the thing. I'm fly as a bitch.
Hey, talk to him.
let me-
You want the hat back?
Yeah, you already know.
the
Let me
Cartiers?
get my shit up here, babe.
Okay.
My shit up here. All right,
where I
so
get it
check
from.
it. All right. So we here. I love Lady Bird. I love Johnny. And
Jazz Tycoon, the WAV Goddess, Tanzania, Tanzy. What you gonna call me?
I'm gonna call you my baby.
Oh man.
All right, so
I don't let a lot of niggas kiss me,
you ain't got to worry about that.
but this one, he could kiss me.
I have no idea.
She done got me some from Air Force. She done got me for some Air Force because we.
Bel
that's
Air.
all-
I get whatever I want. I listen. I ain't even lose 25 years. I just got it back, so we gonna level up right now, man. And
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you something that's been very prevalent.
love her
My
music.
dad almost died leaving prison because he
Yeah, I
couldn't
did.
breathe.
Oh wow.
He was in a cell. Like when I say wheezing, like I'm getting calls, like trying to tell him that they need to get him to the ambulance. They won't take him to the hospital or nothing. I'm thinking my dad's gonna die in prison for his breath. The irony in that happening is they let him out because of his breathing.
Yeah, they
My
did.
nana almost died 3 times because of her breath. So I start seeing the parallel. Like my nana's having a hard time breathing. My dad's having a hard time breathing. We get to this year, George Floyd, and I'm like, how is it that my dad made it out of prison, but he still can't breathe?
I breathe a little good.
No, in a sense of the metaphor of George Floyd had an officer's foot on his neck and he said he can't breathe. My dad is out of the prison system. There's no foot on his neck no more, but he still have a hard time breathing. How breath became
Breath for
so
life.
much more important because my lady does yoga.
That's
Breath
my baby.
control
That's Lady-
everything.
that's
You know what I'm
Lady
saying?
Bird.
So where breath is everything in her
Bird.
life, and my nana's fighting for her life at this very
No,
moment.
she not fighting. 'Cause Nana.
Now she good. Nana good.
She
But
not fight-
earlier this day she was fighting for her
Tell him.
breath.
Tell him again. Nana. We
Nana
good.
strong.
We with you, baby. Word. She not fighting no more. She be back at this 337 Victory
No,
Lane.
we said address. Come on, what you doing? Don't tell nobody no address.
We said 337.
All right,
We don't know
all
where
right,
the rest
yeah,
of
all
it.
right.
All right.
No, we don't
You
give
come
out
out
no
there fucking
ad.
Hey, babe, she come in there fucking with her. We gonna get to acting crazy.
Yeah, look, I know
If they get- if
you
they-
ain't acting crazy no more.
No,
You
I'm
gonna keep your
going
ass
acting crazy.
right
You go in there
here.
fucking with her.
Listen,
I'm telling
so
you
the
now.
moment that my
Do
dad
not
hears
mess
somebody
with her.
fuck with me, he said, "Who did what?" I said, "Just honestly, we don't need that. Listen, you done been read a lot
Lady
of books.
Bird.
You done been some places, so
She
you
come
good."
down there fucking with Nana. We
No,
going.
we just don't give out the addies, Pop. That's just
I
cool. You
said,
saw what happened
but
to Pop Smoke. You saw rest in peace, Pop
All
Smoke.
right,
No,
well,
it's
we
real.
gonna pop smoke. If you go down there fucking with her, we gonna pop some goddamn smoke. You fuck with her, nigga. Let me get this mic right. You go
but you got
fucking with
weird- I
Nana.
got weirdos
Hold on.
in my DMs.
Tan-
I see
Tan-
y'all.
You can
Weirdos
be a
in my
weirdo all the
DMs.
fuck you want to do.
Weirdos in my DMs.
Yeah, you fuck. Excuse me.
Niggas always, where you at?
Okay.
Minding my business.
We
What's
gonna.
good?
She gonna mind
Sure.
her business. Don't you come down there messing with us. We peaceful people, but if you mess with us,
Drops Mike. Drops Mike.
Oh man.
Didn't I say I had to wait to bring him on?
Hey, I'm glad you
But
did.
he's great. Yeah.
No, absolutely, man. I just, once again, congratulations for getting out. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all's
Thank you, bro.
relationship. You know what I'm saying? The fact that y'all were able to
Thank you
stay
for doing
strong.
this.
Absolutely.
You know what? That's the part I didn't get to answer. You answered. He asked, "How has my experience been with you?" So let me just finish my. Okay,
I'm gonna sit back here and chill. Let me put my
sit-
glasses on. Let me get my
just
shit
sit
together.
back here and put the mic over there. Don't say nothing. Just wait. Okay.
Ain't no time to talk.
I know, right? No, sit. All right, come on, Pop. So since he's been home, right, I thought it was gonna be very seamless, but I was understanding that my father was gonna need time. I knew that when he came home, I wasn't gonna pressure him. All I wanted to do was just talk on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have anything else, but he still had a responsibility to the men that he fathered in prison, to being a son to his mother, being a son to his father, being a family member, being his daughter. I didn't even try to take the selfish responsibility of that he's got to be about me, because I get it. Yo, Pop, you've been gone for a minute. You got to get your bag right and all of that. I think for me, the only thing that was complex was that all we had in prison was letters and calls. So when he came home, the time that I thought that he would spend calling me more wasn't as prevalent, because you got to get your license, you got to get money, you got to get things like that. So I just was fighting for his attention in a sense of, look, you ain't got to call me all day, but like just call me a little bit just to like say what's up, because that's all we got. I'm in Cali, you in VA, like all we really got is that.
Right.
And I think it was about the balance. And he said that his greatest challenge coming home was me. He didn't think it was going to be me because I held him down so much. I came to graduations. I sent letters. I sent pictures. I'm postcards. I'm like, I'm there. I'm your support system. I'm there. I'm not going to leave you. And I'm never going to judge you for that. So when he came out, I was just expecting the conversations to stay the same.
Yeah.
And they weren't, but we got through it over time. But even right now, this has been a healing process. I ain't seen my pops in a year. Like the first time I saw my pops after I saw him when he came home, I had an event in Richmond. You was going to come to it, the paintings event, turning pain into paintings. That's the first time my mom and my pop seen each other.
Oh, wow.
And they saw me at an event called Paintings. My friend Giff died on his way trying to come to my event.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Giff. He was hired at DT. One of the guys I first worked with at DTLR. So my cameraman is best friends with Giff, telling me, Taz, I don't think I can make it. I get in a car accident with my lady on March 22nd on my way to 103 Jams to promote mentally ill. Just to leave there to go to Richmond to see my parents for the first time. And I'm like, yo, what's the odds of me having an event called Paintings about mentally ill? I'm turning pain into paintings, where I lost a friend, gained my dad, got in a car accident. March 22nd was a very serious day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to that. So when that happened, him and my mom saw each other for the first time. And I'm like, this is the first time my dad is ever going to see me perform. My emotions were going crazy. I had a car accident. I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, we still had our struggles. I'm not going to turn this into like an Oprah fix my, Ayana fix my life situation. With,
I got you.
No, I'm saying.
That kiss.
Go ahead. All right. No, so like, I know that,
Your dreads was in the way, right?
oh my God, come on. All right.
I thought her dreads was in the way, right?
Yeah, you didn't touch skin. That's
I'm
on
just
you.
saying, you got all these big, thick
Oh
stuff.
my-
Lady,
lady, that's what I'm saying. Come on, fuck-
That's
Ha!
lady shit.
You
Bring
don't
it
have
on.
hair to be worried about, so
I
I'm
know.
just like.
They fucked my whole shit up while I was gone.
Oh,
I had a
man.
hairline.
All right,
on
Jordan.
that.
All right,
go
back
ahead.
to what I was saying. So, when he came home, communication was the biggest struggle for us. When it come to communication, he ill with the pen, and so am I. So, who would have thought that would have been the biggest issue between us? So this is my first time seeing my pop. That's why when I said, yo, he's doing an interview, can I bring my tribe with me? Because me and him been coming together, connecting so much more over the past few weeks that we've been strengthening our bond. We had to get everybody out of it to understand that can't nobody tell him how to be a father. Can't nobody tell me how to be a daughter. We got to figure it out. And I'm very patient with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm very understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day I was talking to him, and I was like, yo, Pop, like you got a CC on the email. I'm still having to help my dad. But the one reason that I'm excited that life happened like this, because he's gonna make a great grandfather.
Oh yeah.
And when we have
hold on.
God.
Shit. Hold on. Let me bring that mic over here.
Yo, it's right there.
All right. So look, here's the thing. Let me put my shades on. All right. Let me get in uniform.
Look,
right,
hold
so-
on. Before you start to say anything, the world don't know all my business.
They ain't
So
got
about
to-
you being a grandfather, talk about that. That's it. Not no names, not no nothing. Just all right.
My
After this, we gonna send you out so I can close the interview out.
Okay, cool.
All right.
My child, my grandchild. I need to slick of this shit. My grandchild without no name Okay? Yeah, he gonna be with me. He's gonna be with me a lot.
I was explaining to Sherm what I was feeling, but you just took over.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you what I was about to say about why I'm excited about being a mother.
My
and
grandchild that doesn't have a name because she don't want me to tell y'all her name because that's my grandchild with a name that y'all don't know. So here's the thing. And because y'all don't know his name, I want y'all to understand his name signifies everything that y'all need in the world. So don't think you're going to keep him because I'm going to keep him for, it's 52 weeks in a year.
Yes.
So I've already allocated like 40 some weeks out. Well,
Okay, that's a good amount. It's a good amount.
Thank you, Sherm.
okay, what I'm telling you is this is my grandson.
Uh-huh.
All right, stay the fuck away from him.
Me?
Whoa, what?
I just put it up the interview.
You okay? But
Okay, I'm good. Okay, cool. I thought we was cool.
but, stay the fuck away from him. All right, lady, I want one of y'all to get pregnant real quick. All right, I don't give a fuck. Tansy, later, I don't give a fuck which one of y'all. Y'all can get pregnant tomorrow, the next day, next week. Stay the fuck out of the way because I'm going to make sure my baby got his fresh sneakers, fresh gear, and he's going to be books. He's going to love his granddaddy.
The excitement that he has is why I'm excited.
There you
more
have
than
it.
anything
Lady,
about being...
I don't give a damn which one of y'all do. Lady, Tansy,
All right, so
somebody
all
get
right,
pregnant. All right, bye.
All right, love you, Pop. All right, everybody make some noise for Papa Prince. Take a drink. Yeah, Pop, I love you.
Damn, which one of y'all get pregnant?
Okay.
Somebody get pregnant.
He's still talking about
Pregnant tonight?
Yo, come, no, it don't work like that. Come on, Pop. What the hell? All right, look, be quiet out there because we're gonna finish the interview, Pop. All right, Papa Prince. Sure.
That was enlightening. I liked it. I liked it. No, that was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Okay.
That was dope just to see that aspect of your life. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
And that's why I wanted to show that, man. There's so much my bad, I'm messing up. Oh. There's so much understanding that we can get from one another when we're okay to be vulnerable and transparent. You know, my life ain't perfect and I ain't trying to make it seem like that, but I do want to help people heal. You know, there's some people that cut their family members off or they don't have good relationships. You know, we all got something in common with not having our fathers in our life. You know what I'm saying? My best friend lived with me. You know what I'm saying? She from Michael's Woods. You know, or from, would you say you uptown or would you say you were Michael's Woods?
I'm from Hampton.
From Hampton. Okay, Hampton. So she's from Hampton. Excuse me. But, you know, us just having the, not having our fathers in our life, you know, we have that understanding. So to be able to have my father right here, right now, when he hasn't been around for that long was just like, I want him to be able to be a fly on my wall, to be able, it's like he would get pictures. You know what I'm saying? I said, what I say? We only had a few photos. I used to hate it when them doors closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember them clicks when I had to go in, they shaking me down. I'm having to take my clothes off and I'm just like, just to go see my pop. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really understanding of that, you know? So I don't take the time for granted, but I know there's a lot of people that got black fathers in prison. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we are in a society right now that is so afraid of the black man. Yeah. You know, I'm doing everything I can. I'm shooting a docuseries, you know what I'm saying, that's about to drop. And the first episode is about all the black men in my life. You can't tell me black men as criminals and like, what? I love me some black men. You know what I'm saying? I'm with a black woman, but I can't wait to raise a black king. You know what I'm saying? Like the paradigm shift of being able to want to create life and understanding that you want to bring someone in this world when the odds are already against them. Yeah. That don't stop me from wanting to be a mom that's raising a black son. So when I think about my son, I think about my dad. My son ain't even here yet. You know what I'm saying? But how much foresight you got to be able to have to even want to manifest something like that, because I'm with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to want to create life and let that be the life that you want to create. I'm asking for a challenging, you know what I'm saying, childhood for my son, because I understand what it is that's going on. So if it wasn't for my father going through what he went through, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't probably be in a position to want to raise a black son, because I'm like, I didn't get my dad. But let me be able to pour back into him what his parents didn't give him. You know what I'm saying? So me wanting to cultivate that and to understand my dad better is going to make me understand that I'm going to need male figures in my son's life. What's the godmom, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I understand that in life, you're not about to just expect your son to grow up with no male figures.
Right.
You know, and seeing you as a black man flourishing and thriving, like it's anything that I can do to elevate what my perception of a black man is, I'm gonna do that. So the first episode of my docuseries is my barber, it's my brother, it's my pop, it's my best friend from Todd Mill. It's because whatever y'all think about black men is not how I feel. So let's check that early, because when my son get here, it's gonna be a whole different type of energy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So his passion and what he was saying is just the same type of passion that I have, but he missed my childhood, right? So I can imagine like wanting to be hype and excited about a grandson.
Absolutely, because now you have a chance to be part of childhood.
Yeah, and I'm not even mad. I'm like, you wasn't there for me, Pop, but be there for him. I'm not a man. I can't give him that, but you can.
Right.
So the narrative helps because my dad's obsessed with kids just like how I am. I love children. You know what I'm saying? Children are just always happy and free. If I walk in a spot and it's a whole bunch of adults, I'm like, I'm over here with the kids. Like they're true, they're honest, they're pure. Shout out to my godson TJ. I just saw him earlier today. I just want to give love to TJ and my baby girl Malia. Shout out to Therian and Tanisha. Just want to show love to my family. I saw them earlier, but even being a godmom, and when I saw my godson today, I don't know if he knew what was up with me, but he grabbed my face and kissed me all over my face and was like, I love you so much. And I'm just like, you don't even know my net, like what I got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not in a space where I'm around my dad enough to be able to give him that opportunity where he could be mushy with his little girl. So he kissing me and everything right here. But when I have my son and I'm just like, yo, all right, Pop, you got this. I want to give him that because he didn't get to have that.
Right.
So what's better, showing my son how to raise it, showing my son how to be a man, or being there for your daughter? My mom held it down, but like I said, I feel like God said to me, like, yo, you gonna be all right. I learned resilience because of him. If my dad survived 25 years in prison, is there anything that I can't do? I don't believe there's nothing I can't do. You know what I'm saying? And he's the catalyst for the books that I've read. You know what I'm saying? Like, my best friend reads books because my pop gave me books, and it's just a cycle. Everybody that my pop was around this weekend, he hung out with all my friends, and he was out turning up my best friend's birthday party last night. Everywhere. Like, he kept saying, what you reading? And he was like, oh, I like all your friends. They got a good book collection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say you can't judge a book by its cover, but you could judge a nigga by what he read.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the odds of that? Can't judge a book by a cover, but I could definitely judge you by what you read. As soon as I find out what's in your library, I'm like, what's up? Oh, you read The Alchemist? Oh, you read Energy Codes? Or you understand the 7 spiritual laws of success? Or you know the Millionaire Messenger? Or you know the 40 laws of power? You know the Bible? You know the Quran? What you reading?
Facts.
What you eating? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to... But BF, I got to get you to say something to the people, man. Say something to the people. Yo, I'm saying now, because this is like, when I say this is my best friend, man. We when we first met, you know, giving you context, we was at Bethel High School, man, doing an open gym in the summer, right? And so we running plays, and she's some upperclassman. She's like a year older than me, but she nice. I see her. I'm like, okay, we get a quick, you know, when you play basketball in the summer, when it's niggas, it's shirts and skins. But when it's girls, it's just like, you got to remember your team. Like, we don't, it's not shirts and skins.
Right.
So I remember a fucking quick ass fast break. I got the rebound. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go ball, and I threw it, but she wasn't on my team. And it did a layup. I was like, oh
man,
you gonna try to embarrass? I don't fuck with Shorty. Who she think she is? Wasn't fucking with Shorty. I don't know what ended up happening, but she moved in with me.
Too easy.
It was way too easy, but I ain't like that. But I don't know what changed. But she ended up moving in with me in Todd Mill, official Todd Millionaire. I told my mom, I was like, this is my best friend. She don't got nowhere to go. Something's going on in her life. And my mom literally would do whatever I needed. And so I'm like, yo, best friend, you can come stay with me. This is what's going on. We got the basketball season. And when I say it's from that day forward, like for her to do that to me, but for us to be best friends, when I say there's nothing in this world, I came here to surprise her. She didn't know I was coming out here. You know what I'm saying? All the way out of town. Like, we always pouring into each other energy. Like, her reading. The first book I gave her was The Slight Edge. And she said, yo, BF, that changed my life. Only other person I know that did that was Nipsey Hussle. YG was like, yo, Nip was the nigga that gave me books. So my best friend hype about that, and my dad goes to my best friend's house and sees her book collection. Where you get this from? My father wasn't there, but he was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The impact that he went to all my friends' houses and was like, what book they read? You inspired me, I inspired them. To be in spirit, inspired is to be in spirit, and to be in spirit is inspiration. You know, so to have my dad be a Leo and my best friend be a Leo and Erica and Miguel be a Leo and Cancer. I do. My baby sis Tajay, I see you, baby. You a Leo. You know what I'm saying? It's you allow me to bring my family, and like I said, we might have to do part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know
I'm always down. Let me know.
You know what I'm saying? For real, in order to
Mm-hmm.
really get the context. But as I know that God is giving me signs about what's about to happen in my life, that it takes a lot of things to make up this solar system. You might be seeing the star, but it ain't just me. And I'm letting niggas know early that what keeps me sane is her. What keeps me sane is her. Like, this shit that y'all love so much, Taz, she lit. Yo, when I'm crying and I'm going through some shit, she on the phone. What's going on? Like, you got this. What's good? Let's pray.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that they don't see. And not that they give a fuck, because everybody wrote y'all, I don't want no camera time. I'm cool off that or whatever. But Scotty, he not here right now. My barber, LaDerrick, all the people that's not even right here right now. Chanel Sosa, my granddaddy, my auntie Kendra, my bro Sheik, my Nana, Tyreek, like Colleen, these new ladies that I've met, Susie, you know, like Chanel. It's a lot of people that really pour into me to keep me sane, because I'm constantly being pulled by people that think that I'm with the bubblegum bullshit, Hollywood bullshit, but I'm real grounded. I do yoga every day. That's because of her. I meditate every day. That's because of her. I'm reading because of him. So why would I be here giving all y'all this Taz Tycoon and not even bringing my squad? Fuck you mean? They keep me together.
Right.
I had emotional breakdowns like a motherfucker for the last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Going through some crazy shit. And I'm just trying to stay in my cold blue because, like I said, my Nana was admitted and I was told she was on life support yesterday. They right here with me. Her kidneys fell in right here with me. So you allow me to bring these people is that people get success and they fall in love with Jay-Z, Drake, Nipsey Hussle. But one thing I always noticed about Nip, he always gave it to All Money In.
Yeah.
He always gave it up to the team. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of them. If it wasn't for all of them being patient with me. And you see they're all here for me right now. A lot of them ain't never seen none of this like this before. I've been bragging about you like I always have. Like any interview or any opportunity. My thing is that no man can stop what God has planned for me. I'm not insecure at all. So me pouring into another nigga don't take nothing from me. Right. So when I met you, I fuck with your energy heavy. I'm hitting you every week, like interview this person. Not telling you what to do, but yo, check this person, check this person.
You know, you definitely sent me a lot. I was like, damn, yo. And I appreciate it though, because I was like, not a lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? People come up here, they get an interview, hardly promote it or won't even promote it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting no bread off this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it because I want to shed light on what's going on in the area. I want to highlight, you know, talent in the area. Or, I mean, obviously you live in LA now, but you still rep Virginia. You know what I'm saying? You still, that's where your heart is. You know what I'm saying? So I want to capitalize on those things and promote those things. I don't do it for the money.
Yeah, and I know that about you. And that's the part that is bothersome to me. We talk about this all the time. Like, I'm hardly home, but always repping. You can check my catalog. I've been rapping about VA since 2012. This ain't no something in the water, new shit that I'm trying to get on no wave with. My project, I got a project called Hampton, a project called 75, a song called V to the Izzy, WAV Goddess. Like, I've been doing that. So when I try to pour back in, shout out to 180 Cruz. That's her cousin, our family. We about to cook up. Shout out to Nina Bando, because it's always been love with me. And I don't really wait on nobody else to give me anything else. So anything I did for you, I do that for everybody in VA. It's not highlighted. I don't need the accolades for it. But what I do, I pour into everybody. Whether people know about it or not, that's on them. But the same energy I give you is how I feel about people. So when I'm not home and niggas ain't checking or don't know what the fuck going on with me, it's just like, yo, I do all I can when I come home to let niggas know, because it's just like, I'm not here, you are. So what can I do to pour back in my community? Anytime I was being like, yo, interview that person, it's just like, I don't know if you know who they are, but I'm trying to help elevate the whole what did it have to do with me? I didn't ask for no drop. I ain't ask for no bread. I ain't asked for nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them people I ain't even know. I just saw they was moving, but they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted to be an A&R, a publicist, I could really put some plays together. You know what I'm saying? But if niggas don't know when it come to this VA shit, I don't think nobody going harder than me when it come to this shit.
Facts. On
some serious shit, V to the Izzy, check my catalog. I'm not with this new something in the water we trying to know. I've been doing this for a very long time. So all I want to do is elevate the process. Now everybody's zoning in, and I'm happy to see all that shit elevated. But just because I'm in LA don't mean that I'm not still connected. I'm out there. Yo, it's 7-5 everywhere I go. My area code ain't changed. I'm from Todd Mill, 114 Brinkman Drive. That's my Nana crib. You know what I'm saying? Todd Millionaire. Like, I've been on this. She know. You know what I'm saying? So when you not here and you not around, Oh, you Hollywood. No, I ain't Hollywood. I just went to Hollywood to get the bag to bring it back.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing Hollywood about me. You know what I'm saying? So when I tap in and I come home, you show me love like more niggas than I know way more niggas than you that got platforms. You show me a different kind of love that I was just like, damn, it ain't no narcissism. I didn't expect you to be available. I'm respectable. Like, hey, can you check out my EP? Here's my EPK.
Absolutely.
I don't have any expectations from you. I treat you like the businessman that you are. So when I come to you and I refer somebody or whatever, it's like I don't want nothing from that. I want to see you win, and it don't even gotta do nothing from me.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Cause I'm honored to be here. You said you ain't been doing interviews in a minute.
Yeah.
Some people out here, I see niggas get Hollywood out here but I live in Hollywood, but I'm probably the only nigga not Hollywood. How you do that? How you in Hollywood but you not Hollywood? You could see that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing Hollywood about me.
It's some books, I'm telling you. Because you're grounded. You know what I'm saying? You know yourself and you don't lose yourself. Because a lot of people, they don't know themselves. And that's why they go Hollywood. They get influenced. They get their identity tarnished in the sense that they don't understand who they are anymore. And they want to fit into this mold where it's not going to do nothing for you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You could be Hollywood all day, but you're burning bridges for one. And two, you're going to need those bridges later. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you realize that now or not, those people that acted bougie, that acted like, oh, I'm too good to entertain you, to do this, that, and the third, I guarantee you, and that's why it's good to know a lot of people, not to, spread yourself thin or, interact with a lot of people. Obviously, you have a close circle, but to know a lot of people is to know a lot of connections, to have a lot of connections to different things, and to move through life like a lot fluid, like water.
Fluid, exactly. Right. I mean, it's
know the vibes.
It goes back to that, man. And everybody that's here, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that's why I brought them to the interview. They have not changed. They don't make me feel bad if this is my best friend. I might not answer the phone for her for like 3 days, and she don't get on the phone barking like, you good? My best friend, understanding. I go in D&D mode because I really need to like practice and cultivate. It has nothing to do with her, but everybody that's here right now does not make me feel guilty for what I need to do to make sure that I'm at peace. It's nothing personal. So when I brought them here, I'm like, that's because this circle's never gonna switch. I don't care how much I see Erica. You know what I'm saying? I touched down in VA, and my homegirl that's not from VA lives in Philly. She'll pick me up because I can't, and not that she can't. My BF be doing certain shit, so it's not that she know I was coming, so I was surprised her. You know what I'm saying? So she always working. She getting that bag. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to, and I got my pop here too and everything, but if you got a person that's not from the city, that when they come to VA, you know what I'm saying? They come to, like, when they live in VA, but they can come through for you. Like, Erica been holding me down for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Since I met her through Lady. You know what I'm saying? That's her sis. You know what I'm saying? She don't make me feel no pressure, and she understands me. So when you get around a person that's just like, ain't nothing Hollywood about me. But when you're around peers that's just like, yo, don't let this person say this to you, remind you of who you are. You got to have that circle around you, because as I grow, when I come back again, you're going to see the same people. I'm not saying that there's other people that aren't a part of this, but it's just about really letting you know that this is what it is with me. So when I go through my phone and I got 42,000 streams and I'm looking at DMs from niggas I ain't heard from all of COVID, I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? It's not Hollywood. Even me hitting you, we don't talk all the time. I check in here and there. What's up? But it feels so good to be able to be in a space where you could be in front of a person that doesn't know you like that, but can see your growth. But respectfully, for you to be like, I gotta go back and re-dissect. I think when you listen to WAV Goddess now, you're gonna hear something totally different that you maybe didn't catch the first time.
Yeah. Well, I know I am.
You know what I'm saying?
I know I am, because I know your penmanship and I know who you are as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know you have a lot of things in there that if you just listen to it one time, you're not gonna catch. You know what I'm saying?
And this
I had that issue with Big Sean. Like, I listened to Big Sean one time, and I go back and listen to old stuff from Big Sean. I'm like, yo, I ain't even peeped that the first time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So I'm excited about that from you, because like, for you to, the reason I love Nipsey Hussle wasn't even the music, it was the interviews. And I pride myself on making sure that, like, whoever's watching this, they can be like, a lot of people be like, I just want to listen to your music because I like how you talk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This interview is the first interview I did for WAV Goddess.
I appreciate that.
Literally,
thank you. I'm honored.
Yeah, thank you. Like, literally the first one that I did, and I didn't want to take it nowhere else because it's something in the word. I came home for this. You were the second interview I did after Wavy TV 10 last year. I did Wavy TV 10, then I came to you. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about you. 75Junction. Niggas know I say 75 everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? And so for you to just have this platform and allow me and my family to come here is it's a blessing. And I just want to say shout out to everybody that's been rocking and tuning into the music right now. Again, shout out to my Nana. Shout out to my aunt Jean, my cousin Tyreek. You know, my family. If I didn't mention your name, forgive me. My grandma Ann, Turk, whoever. I don't got beef with nobody. I'm in a very beautiful space in my life right now, and I just want to promote a lot of peace and positivity. And I'm just grateful that God blessed me with the people that I have. Like, I do not know where I'd be without her. Like, I know she ain't said much, but it's like she don't have to.
Right.
But as I grow and niggas think that I'm getting bougier, it's that I'm protecting my energy.
Yeah.
And they know exactly, my baby will be like, babe, cut that off. Don't listen to this. Don't do this. It's getting to the point now where I'm just like, I don't even have the energy because I got to protect. This is what it's going to provide for my family to make sure that generations to come that we always going to be good. So you seeing her face, she ain't got to say nothing. But she going to collect the bag. Get the fees. You know what I'm saying? You lucky we even let you text us on some serious shit. Like she like when I say, yo, on her birthday last night, she hit the fuck out this pinata. Like I've just seen this nigga on go. On her birthday, she be on
Spanish
go.
vibes.
You know what I'm saying? On go. That's my nigga. Like when I say like she just like what's up, and I'm letting her know I said moving forward. Like, and I'm not even trying to be funny. You gotta know how to protect yourself and set certain things up or whatever. So if I gotta go out, you gotta talk to my manager, talk to my publicist. Well, who get in the bag? Don't get a bag to me, get a bag to her. You know what I'm saying? Like on that type time, it's just like we don't get to spend a lot of time together because we always hustling and stuff.
Right.
But please believe, when you see her, know that's me. When you see Lady, you know that's me. When you see whoever, know what it is. We top millionaires. It's CAS in this bitch. We gang. It's WAV Goddess. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to have you in my life. You the bestest friend ever, my nigga.
Likewise,
you know what I'm saying? The bestest friend ever. Like my dog. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like just zoning right now.
No, you good. So I mean, we've done a lot. We talked about a lot. I mean, is there anything else that you want to add on a concluding note?
Yeah, I do want to say this. Shout out to Chris Childs for producing Drip Splash. Shout out to Kia on Kia on Holy Water. Hey, turn that down. Come on, turn that down. Kia on Holy Water. We got Shadell on Brainstorm. I want to say shout out to Venom, my producer. That's my bro. He like my therapist. This the dude that when I go through something, immediately goes and cooks up for me. I got another project dropping this year.
Okay.
I got a banger coming out in August. A banger. I'm on niggas' necks right now.
Okay.
I'm really on niggas' necks. Like, you see
I
how little
can't
baby.
wait. Let me get a copy of that for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
for
dope.
sure. I'll let you hear it like before we go, whatever.
Okay, bet. Say less.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let you hear the shit.
Let's wrap
before
this
we
up
go.
then.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely play that. But shout out to Venom. You know, we got this banger coming real soon. You already know what type time it is. Shout out to Chris Childs. Producers, holla at me. Follow me at Tasmania Show. Make sure y'all check out that WAV Goddess on all platforms. We dropping. We coming back to back. Brands. Shout out to them. I got my cooking show, Love at First Bite, vegan cooking show with my lady Yana, about being vegan and being in love. Two bad bitches cooking. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. Some sexy shit. That's coming soon. Make sure y'all check out her 21-day yoga challenge. You follow Lady Yana. Gotta give love to my baby. I got a documentary dropping with my pops called Letters to Tanzania. I got the docu-series is about to drop, merch, whatever you want. And we just gonna keep leveling up. Shout out All Money In, TMC, Marathon Family, Jorge Paniche. Shout out Black Sam. Shout out the Marathon Smoke Shop, D-Boy Nomics, The Realest 100, Kabi Supreme, Jay Stone, the whole squad. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna keep this marathon going in honor of neighborhood. Like I said on Rain Check, running marathon, running laps till I'm exhausted. You know what I'm saying? This is a mantra. This is a way of life. That's why I'm out here repping this every day. So I just want to say thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm extremely grateful for this platform.
Absolutely.
And if y'all want to tap in, follow me at Tasmania Show, TazTycoon.com. I'm taking features. If you want to book me for a feature, you can send her the bag, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever she prefers. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, shows, all that. She got that. But I gotta protect my energy so I can keep giving these words, man. God is putting something on my spirit, and I'm trying to help the world. And if the more that I can work on self and meditate and read and give books, the more that I can put it in the music. So my family got a system set up so I could just be an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, thank you, Colleen, for being there, for praying for me, Susie, all these spiritual leaders has been out there helping me right now, man. Y'all been holding me down, the strength in numbers, and I'm just happy to be here, and God bless everyone.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
Well, once again, I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity and wanting to come back up here for a second interview. It's dope.
And a third, and a fourth, and a third, and a fourth, and a seventh.
Thanks. Okay, I see what you did. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
But you always welcome up here. You know what I'm saying? Like like you said, I mean, we don't talk much, but whenever we do, you know, it's like we ain't miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always, you know, good vibes, positive energy. You know what I'm saying? So
when you listen to it's 75, when you listen to Wave Goddess 75 times, like after the 75th time that you listen to Wave Goddess, let me know what your favorite, like
75th time.
Yeah, after the 75th time.
It's 75.
Yeah, you might as well.
I got you.
Yeah. So when you listen again, go, text me, let me know, man.
No, I'm definitely about to hit you up.
I think it's gonna grow. You got a lot of great records on here, right? I think that this is one of them ones that's gonna grow on you, and I think that once you get out of that, not that drip splash isn't that. Like, I think that your journalism, man, I know you gonna be out of here. Even though you got more to you in your resume, like I just know that you have so much in you that I'm looking at multimedia networks and everything. Like, I fuck with you. When I look in your eyes, I see something. Like, GOAT recognize GOAT.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? GOAT recognize GOAT. Tell them I said that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They hear you.
You know what I'm saying? So when
listening.
so
sure.
you know, but I ain't gonna keep it long-winded, but I'm gonna play you this drum before we get out of here. Y'all can make sure y'all tune in. I might just give him the exclusive and drop it on his platform. You know what I'm saying? But thank you everybody for tuning in. Taz Tycoon Marathon shit. You see it on the hood, you know what I'm saying? On the gang.
Hell yeah,
All
for
that
sure.
love everybody. Wave Goddess out right now in stores. Check it out. Let's get it to 100,000 streams next week. That'll sound fire.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. This has been Taz Tycoon. Ashley said, make sure y'all go ahead and run up those streams. Wave Goddess is on all platforms right now, all streaming platforms. Make sure you go ahead and run those plays up. Appreciate you once again for giving me another opportunity, and we will wrap it up with that. We're about to go listen to this track right now.
Brandy, what's up, baby? That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm in this bitch.
So, 75 Junction out.
Okay.